Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening once again. Welcome back, everyone. I think, as I said the last session, I was going to make it short and sweet. I'm going to follow that same format all week long. Now, the difference today is that we're going to include the coordination drills, and we're going to include the squat drills that we hadn't done last time. So let's just go ahead and get started warming up our shoulders first. I'd like it if you take your arms, open them up as wide as you can, pull the shoulders back. The whole intent here is to get a light stretch through your chest and shoulders and biceps. And then reach the arms forward, clasp the hands, stretch. Go ahead and let your spine flex as if you're reaching for something here. And then pull the shoulders back, open up your wingspan again, and repeat. Breathing out, breathing in. Breathing out, breathing in. Once more breathing out, and once more breathing in. All right. You're going to want to go and grab a stick. If you don't have the stick with you, just pause the video, go and grab one, probably a broomstick, and then come back. I want you to take this stick, I want you to hold it wider than shoulder width, at a minimum, just wider than shoulder width, up to a maximum of your choice. We're going to just start by swinging or rocking the stick from our left side to our right side. And you're going to try and run through as great a range of motion as possible. So if you can raise your arms a little bit higher, go for it. But if you're restricted in terms of how far out you can go, just find the greatest range of motion that you can get. You can do this a little faster than me. You can do it a little bit slower than me. It's really up to you. Just get a couple more of these in. And then we're going to do the same exercise, except we're going to grab the stick from behind our back. And start again. Find your pacing. If it's harder for you, you can narrow your stance. But if you can, if you feel like you've got the range, go ahead and grip the stick on either end. We'll just do a few more of these. We'll take our time. Great. And then the last one, hold on to that stick. You might want to bring your hands a little bit closer for this one though. We're going to hold our posture upright, look straight ahead. Don't tuck your chin in here. We're going to lift the arms up as high as we can. I know this is a surprisingly difficult movement. And then we're going to drop it down and let it touch the back of our legs or our butt. We're going to lift it up and hold for 3, 2, 1, and drop it down, make it touch. Each time we raise, we're going to breathe in. We're going to breathe out every time we drop it down. So, getting the breathing in, and then breathe out. Getting the breathing in, and then breathing out. We'll do this 3 more times. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And then the last one, breathe in, and then breathe out. Let's get to work on those feet and on your balance. So I'm going to want you to stand maybe with a wall or a chair close by so you can grab onto it if you really need to it. But if you can get away with this without touching anything, go for it, as long as you have a safety close by. So you've done this one before. This is going to be a heel raise on the right foot and a toe or a ball of the foot raise on the left foot. We're going to do just that sequence 10 times. We'll start from 0 to 20 at 0, 2, 4. Try to lift them both as high up as you can. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. They're going to take a switch, ball of the right foot, heel of the left foot, counting back from 20, 18, 16, 15, 14 rather, 12, 10, I'm just testing you here, 8, seeing if you're paying attention, 6, 4, 2, and 0. Now for the best one, you may need the chair for this one. We're going to alternate. Heel of right, ball of left, then heel of left, ball of right. Flipping it up. We're going to count this in a multiple of 4, starting from 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. And then we're going to count back from 40 just by doing some simple heel raises at a fairly quick pace, starting at 40, 36, 32, 28, 24, 20, 16, 12, 8, 4, and 0. Great. We're going to do one more little warm-up drill. Stand next to your chair. I'm going to hold the chair with my right hand. I'm going to swing my left leg. As long as you're swinging one leg and you've got support, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to swing it as far out in front and as far out behind as we can. We're not going to try and control the movement too much. I want a nice swing forwards and backwards, fast enough that there's a little bit of momentum involved in it. So let's start. You can go a little faster, a little slower than me. That's why I'm not counting this one. We're going to do that for about 30 seconds, approximately. This is limbering up the hip on the left side, but it's making you squeeze and contract the muscles on the right side of the hip. So you're getting the best of both worlds. And that is enough on this leg. So switch to the other side of the chair or grab the chair with your other hand. We're going to swing the next leg. And again, it's at your own pace as long as it's fast enough that you're getting some momentum. As long as you're not having your upper body, your torso affected by the swing of your leg. You should get a light stretch in the hip, maybe in the back of the leg, maybe in the front of the hip. We'll just do a few more. And one more. Good. And I think we're warmed up enough. We're going to be doing some squats. For those of you who like the chair, who can use the chair, hips back. You can let your knees carry forward slightly towards the toes, no more than that. If you want to counterbalance with your arms, counterbalance. Push the hips forwards to raise, push the hips back to drop. But for the rest of us, we're going to step up against the wall, take a step away, push the bum back till it touches the wall, and then rise up. And then you can augment that according to what you need. We're going to spell the word opinionated starting from O. And rise up. P, as always, if you want to go a little deeper, if you feel that you can, just step a little bit further away from the wall. I, if you're not sure that you can handle that, you can try it for a few repetitions and then step closer to the wall. N. Or you can always grab a chair and use that for a little assistance. I can't believe I'm still spelling this correctly. O. N. A. T. E. And one more. D. And now because we didn't do any of these exercises in the last session, we're going to double up today. So now keep one foot a little bit closer to the wall. I'm going to make it my right leg. Doesn't matter which one it is because we're going to do the same thing with both. Push the hips back, press up. Try to use both legs. Inevitably the leg closer to the wall is going to be doing a little bit more work. We're going to spell opinionated backwards on the right leg, starting with whatever leg you're pressing up with, starting with D. This is my way, E, of making sure that I'm working each of your legs equally. Because if you're just doing squats, T, it's very likely that sorry, what was that? T, I think D, E, T, let's say that's A. And I'm going to finish that thought afterwards. O. I, good. N. I. P. Oh, great. So that was actually 11. So we'll do 11 on the next side. This is my way of making sure I even out the balance of strength in your legs, because if you're just doing squats and you're already stronger on one side, you're probably going to be utilizing that side a little bit more and not even realize it, and just perpetuate that same imbalance. So go ahead and switch legs. We'll just count from 11 down to 0. From 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, we're getting there, 5. If you've been following along with these workouts with me, 4, and you feel like you haven't been able to get any of these exercises in yet, 3, you can always try and do half of them or a quarter of them until you gas out. 2, as always, you're trying to improve yourself from one month to the next. And 1. All right, let's have a seat. And before you have that seat, just warning you, you're going to want to grab your stick again. My handy red broomstick. So we're going to do 2 actions to coordinate today. So think of this as a coordination drill. It's also great for your shoulders. You're going to be canoeing to the right and to the left. Of course, the wider your hands, the more you're going to be exerting the shoulders, working the rotator cuff. So you can make it easier by bringing the hands closer together. When we row to the right with the right arm, I want you to kick the, let's see, I think the left leg's going to be a little more comfortable for you. You could do it either way. So we're going to row to the right, kick with the left. And by kick, I mean just straighten out that leg. And then row to the left, you're going to kick with the right leg. So it's always opposite. If extending the legs too much for you, just raise the knee. And then you can do this. As long as you're coordinating that. Left, upper body, right, lower body, and vice versa. So we're going to start. And we're counting in an easy multiple of 6. Starting from 0. 6. If you don't want to twist as much as I can, 12, if that's difficult for you, just get the arms moving. 18 like this. 24. 30. 36. 42. 48. 54. 60. We're going to count back from 60. If you're getting tired, just raise the knees. 54, 48, 42, 36, 30, 24, 18, 12, 6, and 0. Now we're done with this stick, so you can go ahead and put it away. We're going to do one more exercise. You're going to want 2 balls, 2 little foam balls, or a couple of pillows, a Kleenex box and a pillow. Whatever you've got. So I happen to have 2 little balls. I'm going to use these. These items need to go between your thighs, above the knees. And the other one is going to go in between your feet. Oh boy, it's been a long time since we've done this exercise. Fortunately for all of us, it's the last one of the day. We're going to count the sequence above. It is a doozy today, so you're a superstar if you actually remember the sequence, but do your best. It's 7-2-7, 2-7-2, 2-2-7. All right, so we're just going to stick to those 9 numbers. Starting from, here we go. Grip the sides of your chair, extend the legs, straighten out the legs, squeeze the thighs, and then drop the feet down to the ground and repeat. That's 7, 2, and I should say the further back you sit in your seat, the easier it's going to be. 7, 2, I'm just leaving little pauses so you can try to remember. 7, 2, 2, 2, 7, now the best part. We're going to count that backwards. Keep going. 7, 2, 2, 2, 7, 2, and then the final 3 digits, 7, 2, and 7. If you actually remember that, leave a comment below or just let me know in the emails if you're in part of my email group. You can join my email group by going to www.newagainfitness.com. I've got a separate page on that website for our seniors fitness group, and you can just follow the instructions from there. It's pretty easy. But if anybody actually remembered that sequence, I'm going to be really impressed, because to be honest with you, today I just wrote that sequence out and I have it in front of me. I read it out. So I'm just being honest. Grab your ball. Today we're going to be tossing from right to left. It's going to be really simple. Don't look at the ball. Look straight ahead at a fixed point in space. Use your sense of peripheral sight. Start small. Progressively go wider until you feel like you're at your limit. We're going to do the final multiple of the day. It's going to be 11. So we're going to start from 0, 11. Give yourself time to catch and pause. 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 110. Now we're going to count back from 110. We're going to do exactly the same thing. But if you couldn't react fast enough, my advice would be to flex the knees, flex the hips, adopt an athletic stance. If that's not enough for you, you'll still make it easier by staggering your feet. It's not much extra effort, but it lets you react faster and it gives you a much better balance. So, back from 110, starting from 110. Just look at that fixed point. 99, 88, 77, 66, 55, 44, 33, 22, 11, and 0. We're going to leave it off there for the day. Just wanted to make that quick and simple and fun for you. I'm going to follow the same format for the third and final workout this week. I'm having fun as always. I hope you are. Until the next time, stay active, stay healthy, and stay safe.